criminals, drug traffickers, money laundering, and tax avoidance. I know, but we have a guess.
Bank. It's not that decentralized, so-called crypto.
I understand, but the asset itself, the distributed ledger, right?
So
the ledger, and
now, how many times do you have people on this show that say, "I want to invest in something because how the books and records are kept"? I mean, Joe, really?
Be double counted. It's almost immutable. That's why people think it has inherent value.
So you trust it more than an Oracle database, or you trust it more
trust it more than a lot of.
All right, guys, Bitcoin is back. Bitcoin has officially crossed over $1 trillion in market cap for the first time since December of 2021. Since December of 2022, Bitcoin has also added $700 billion in total market cap. Now, for the first time since April of 2022, the total market cap of crypto is above $2 trillion, which means, like I said with the opening statement, Bitcoin is back. Now, we have 65 days until the halving of Bitcoin, and I want to make this video short, sweet, simple, to the point, cover what I want to touch on, and then show you a clip of an interview with Gary Gensler and his opinion, and also him getting smoked in what I think is a heated argument of an interview that is 3 minutes long. So I'm going to show you that at the end of the video. Before we get into it, all I ask you guys to do is hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join us on this journey to financial freedom. Let's get into it. Bitcoin, 51,700. Previously broke above that resistance level at 50,000 that we were watching, closed above it with a full candle, and based off of it, pushing higher. The next level we're watching is 54,000 on Bitcoin, and it is easily going to surpass that in my opinion. We have 65 days again until the halving. A lot of times before the halving, you see a flash down and then a move higher to make all-time highs. Now, we don't need to see that flash down. I just want to warn you in case you're trying to time it, sell, and get back in. You may miss that shot because we may not see it, okay? History doesn't have to repeat exactly, but it does often rhyme, right? You guys get the saying. Also, another thing to note, at $55,800 million worth of crypto short positions, short sellers are going to get liquidated, which is going to potentially push it higher. $800 million worth of shorts will get liquidated if Bitcoin hits 55,000. This is going to be bad for short sellers across the board. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, you can see that this thing bounced perfectly off of this parallel channel, broke above, and honestly, in my opinion, we want to see a weekly candle close above 50K before we can move higher. This, in my opinion, is this start of the leg up, which you saw back here, breaking out of the parallel channel to bring it to all-time highs to around 65,000, and then following after that, almost 70,000. And I think Bitcoin is going to go much, much higher than that, above 80,000 in the near future, and potentially testing that 100K level before the end of the year. Now, in yesterday's video, towards the end, we touched on a couple of the crypto plays like Mara as well as Riot. Be very, very careful if you guys are trading those. I'm about to show you the clip, the interview of Gary Gensler having a heated argument with the show host about Bitcoin and about cryptocurrency. Let me know in the comments down below if you are on Gary Gensler's side or the show host side, or neither. Let me know your opinion on Bitcoin and if you own any in the comments down below. Before I roll the clip, guys, a quick station break for the Moomoo Investing app. I want to tell you guys that you can use my link at the top of the description as well as pinned in the top of comments and sign up for Moomoo. Open the brokerage account and deposit $1 in there to start earning up to 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2 grand per stock, as well as 5.1% APY on your uninvested cash, plus 3% for the next 3 months. So there is zero risk attached. Moomoo also gives you level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, and plenty more as a retail trader. Also, guys, I'm in the Discord on the daily. I also post my positions in there. We have options, trading alerts. We talk stocks and crypto all day long. Overall, best vibes. There are no bad questions, whether you're a beginner or advanced trader. It's a coffee a month, cheap Discord on YouTube. Come talk with me. Come talk with the most amazing people and level up your trading journey. Let's roll that clip. I love you all. Lottery stocks out.
By regulation.
Is that the problem, though? It's not necessarily Bitcoin, the underlying asset, but more the froth and the potential for fraudsters to use it that has been.
Well, this is a field, Becky, that's been rife with fraud and manipulation. And look at all the bankruptcies. And you've had on this set people talking about those various bankruptcies. And it's not just one entity. It's entity after entity after entity. And then investors are just lining up in the bankruptcy court.
What do you make of this? Goes to the underlying piece of this. You've heard Jamie Dimon say that he would close it down. That basically Bitcoin is. You've seen the comments, right? It's not just that he closed it down. That he would say it's used by drug dealers and used by folks who are doing all sorts of illicit and terrible things. There's very few things that trade today that people talk about like that. Now, there are obviously frauds and things that happen, but maybe not like this.
Like the dollar is like 100 times more.
Well, I know that's your perspective, but I'm just I'm curious how you think about that.
That's true, though. This is how much has been money laundered with Bitcoin. This is how much. This is Bitcoin. This is dollar.
Yes, Joe. But look, here's the Jamie Dimon quote. The only true use case for it is for criminals, drug traffickers, money laundering, and tax avoidance. I know, but we have a guest.
That's his opinion.
We have a guest, Joe. What is your opinion? And what is your opinion that we have something trading on the exchange for the public that has this type of use case, at least as described by the president of one of the largest financial institutions in the country?
It's the leading market share in ransomware, and that's publicly known.
Right.
It's the token of choice for ransomware. Joe, if I can say, the U.S. dollar, the euro, the yen, you have the whole society using it as a medium of exchange. We buy our cups of coffee, as I see here. Right. We get paid in dollars or yen or euro. And you have a whole central bank and support for one currency generally per economic region. That we don't have here. So there is a very real economic difference.
Which is part of the attraction, since it's decentralized, and you can't have a profligate central bank.
It's not that decentralized, Joe.
Well, I know you're saying because of the ETFs, but really it is.
No, it's not that decentralized
and everything.
Because look how finance tends towards centralization since antiquity. Right. So what do we have? We have a handful of 3 to 6 core so-called crypto
I understand,
exchanges.
but the asset itself, the way that the distributed ledger, right? That's how the ledger. And
now, how many times do you have people on this show that say, "I want to invest in something because how the books and records are kept"? I mean, Joe, really? It's just an accounting ledger. It's a ledger that everyone has, and can't be double counted. It's almost immutable. That's why people think it has inherent value. So you trust it more than an Oracle database, or you trust it more? I trust it more than a lot of
the Bitcoin bulls say they trust it a lot more than the central bank that enables the fiscal authorities to spend money to the tune of $33 trillion.
That's everybody's investment choice, but